Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Thunder and Lightning Gaming. I'm Thunder. Joining me today is my dad, because Lightning is not here today, and today is Ubisoft, and my dad's a big Ubisoft fan. And also, he wasn't doing anything, and he wore one of his video game shirts. First things first, this is only an hour long, which is great, because one year Ubisoft's press conference was 2.5 hours long, and they didn't tell anybody. And they didn't have 2.5 hours worth of stuff to go over. There was literally like an on-stage interview with the people who make South Park. Something did leak this morning, and normally I wouldn't talk about it, but it was leaked by Nintendo, which is kind of weird.
Oh, wow.
Like Nintendo updated their website too early or something. So there is a new Mario Rabbids game coming out.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. So we're going to see info on that. I adore the first Mario Rabbids game. I thought it was really great. I played the whole thing.
Well,
So I'm excited for a second one. I just wish it hadn't leaked. I don't think we're going to see a new Assassin's Creed today, because the last one was pretty big. And it's the Viking one, right? That was the most recent one?
Yeah.
Well,
Who knows?
they were doing them yearly for a while, and it shows, because they got pretty bad.
Right.
I feel like their attention right now is mostly on Immortal Phoenix Rising, which brings me to my next point. I think we're going to definitely see info on Immortal Phoenix Rising DLC.
Yeah, that would be great.
Other than that, it could be literally... Oh, we're probably going to hear about Far Cry 6.
Right.
The game's been announced. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be out by now, but it was delayed until, I think, September. Just realizing now that my VR camera totally fell off the wall.
Oh, no.
That's what that mark is on the wall. There's supposed to be a VR camera there.
Oh, no.
Oops.
Something to do later.
Maybe I shouldn't have been holding it up with duct tape. There's
Right.
probably going to be a Just Dance thing, although it is digital, so whatever Just Dance thing they have probably won't be like live in a studio, because they usually have like an actual dance performance. Yeah, this is anything goes, really. You know, South Park could have a new thing, but who knows? Watchdog probably isn't going to have a new thing, because Watchdog Legion just dropped. And I haven't heard much about it, which makes me think that it came out and it was good, and the people who played it liked it, but it didn't get much press.
Fanfare, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Jen says, yes, I can't wait. I think she's talking about Far Cry, because that's what we were talking about when that came in.
Right.
I'm
I'm really looking forward to that. I've played many of those and loved
Yeah,
them.
I think you've played all of them since 3.
Yes.
I recently just
So good.
started replaying 3, and I think I'm gonna stop because I'm not liking it as much as I remember it.
Yeah.
But you know,
4 and 5 is excellent.
I think I've just gotten to the point where I don't like first-person shooters anymore, and I don't care what it looks like.
Right. You don't get to see our pretty faces anymore.
Well, no, they do.
Right.
We don't.
Yeah, I don't want to look at myself.
I love how the second I turn the Ubisoft press conference on, it's just a toilet. There's a literal toilet was
Does
on
that say
screen.
anything about our screen?
Our what the caliber of press conference we're
Exactly.
about to see. This press conference lives or dies based on how many Aisha Tylers are there. If Aisha Tyler shows up, it instantly goes from a 10 to a 7. Yeah, people in chat, let us know how the volume is. I think it should be fine, since it was fine the other day, but if we're too loud, if we're too soft, if the game is too loud... Oh yeah, if you could, thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
None of the stuff they're showing is new, I think, or else why would they be showing it? The stream seems kind of low quality, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Oh, yep, here we go. Oh, I see. They were just saying that no one you're about to see came in contact with anyone else, because then they would get COVID.
Right.
So Nintendo's probably going to have one of those too, but theirs says, like, because of COVID, everything you're going to see might be delayed.
Gotcha.
So I just wanted to see what kind of... Oh, Marvel. I like Marvel.
Marvel's good.
No, it was just the... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is new. They've
Hi,
never called it
everyone,
this
and welcome
before.
to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neela.
Do you want to know what I already like about Neelan and
to be back
Ubisoft is that
hosting
neither of
Ubisoft
them
Forward.
are Aisha Tyler.
Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news
Boy.
and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6,
Nice.
Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises you'll find out
yeah,
about
that's
soon enough.
right.
Neil,
There's a new. I
I'm
forgot
excited.
there's a new
We're
Rainbow
filming this
Six coming
together.
out.
We got this
It's the
gorgeous
first
set.
Rainbow
E3
Six
is
to
back.
be
But I know why y'all are here.
story
You wanna see
driven.
games. So
It's
let's
like
get
the
right into
sequel
it.
to Rainbow Six
The Rainbow
Vegas
Six
2, which was
operators
like a
are
PS2
facing off
game.
against an
Right.
evolving and deadly
Because there's
threat.
been Rainbow Six
You'll
games,
no
but they
doubt
were
have
like
noticed that the
online
alien
only.
parasite has spread to
Right.
new
joints.
areas. It's time to suit up and step into the containment
Your
zone.
dad could come up
Here's
a
a
bit.
deeper
Yeah.
look
So do you
at
want to?
Rainbow
Do you want
Six
to?
Extraction.
Just get closer.
I used to feel so much peace staring into the heavens.
Thank you for letting me
until
know.
a piece
Thank
of
you.
it fell.
Yeah, I'm glad that Lightning's here because he'll know exactly
The
what to
volume.
tell me to fix the volume. R6 extraction.
And the
What am I
nightmare
looking at?
began.
Right? Oh,
I
Rainbow
thought-
Six?
Oh, Rainbow Six extraction. Rainbow Six. Oh,
We thought
yeah.
it could be
You're right.
contained.
It confused me because it was a 6. Because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
write it
but
out.
Right.
evolved.
And I thought that
So
woman
we
just said that it was
did
called Rainbow
One
Six
of our own is MIA.
operators,
I need an
operatives or
extraction
whatever.
team. Now.
I don't know. The graphics look incredible.
Yeah.
I can only
If
assume
there's
that
a
they're not
way
going to be
to
this good
stop
when the
them.
game comes out.
You will
Okay.
But,
hope.
you know. But, you
It
know.
looks great.
It is probably a PS5 game.
But I know
I don't know anything about Rainbow Six. I'm pretty sure they're third-person
will
shooters
find
that don't
me
have to do with aliens. I think this is new.
first.
I've never really played them. The Rainbow Six games.
Yeah.
You should talk louder, huh?
No, just no. I think you're good. I turned
Okay.
you up.
Okay. I have a soft talk sometimes.
No, you're good. And if you need to be turned up more, I'm sure Lightning will let us know.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, all these games, Rainbow Six, you know, Tom Clancy, Division 2, Siege, this one, they're all based off books. You'd think that after a while they'd stop, like they'd run out of books to base them off of.
Exactly, but Tom Clancy has a lot of books.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Enough to warrant like
Look at this.
multiple genres of video games. And this one's apparently about,
Aliens.
I mean, aliens, I guess,
that explode.
or demons.
In Montreal, I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
There you go.
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience. You might think you know what you're getting into since there's going to be some of your favorite Rainbow Six operators, but it's going to be completely different because this time you're not fighting against each other. You're coming together to face an unprecedented, evolving alien threat. Some of the operators' abilities, gadgets, and tech should feel familiar to Siege players. But this
Yeah,
time,
like I
as you
said,
progress through the
I
game, you'll
know
unlock new
little to
ability
nothing
upgrades and
about
a
Rainbow
whole new
Six. Oh.
arsenal specifically
Did I hit
designed
record
to
again?
take on this new threat.
So the operators we just saw in that trailer are very familiar. But what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the
It
line.
sound like she made
if
that
your
up.
teammate falls during an incursion, you're
Like
gonna go
like
missing
she
in
didn't
action.
expect him to
You
say
can't
that.
play MIA
Right.
And she was
operators
just like, I
until
don't
they're
know.
safely recovered. You and your
She's
squad
at
are gonna
Taco
have to
Bell,
come back
shut up.
together to get back in there and get them out. Every time you go in the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress and upgrades. So
Kind of
stay on
sounds
your
like
toes
it
and
kind of
weigh
sounds like
every
a
move you
combination
make.
of the past like
Balancing
3
that risk
Rainbow
and
Six
reward
games.
scenario is going
Right.
to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is it? Who are they? And where do they come from?
What we know is the Archenes are an evolved form of the
Oh, he's so
parasite
French.
that was first
Yeah.
detected few years
Ubisoft
ago
is very
during the
French.
outbreak
Yeah.
event in New Mexico. But a lot have changed since. The
That's cool.
parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York,
All right.
San Francisco, and Alaska.
Everything seems to be working
This is
fine
what we
now.
know
Good.
so far. Within the containment
That looked like a
zones,
smiley face.
the alien ecosystem
It did.
is in a continual evolution. As
Fingers
incubation
crossed now,
nests
right?
and their sprawling tissue spawn
That
procedurally,
it stays.
taking
Oh,
over
yeah.
different areas of the map and reaction
Yeah,
to the
I don't
player
know.
presence.
It's been
The parasite
it's
is
been crashing
always
at least
spreading,
once every
always evolving.
every stream except last
But
time.
he didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their new home. What are we facing off against?
Well, the black goo-like sprawl is probably the first thing you will take on. It spreads to the map
close.
once your presence is detected, slowing
reminds me of,
progress and helping the Arcings.
the virus
Some
from
of the
Fable
other
3.
threats you may have seen in the
Do you remember
trailer
that?
Yeah,
it would,
yeah.
are the
It would like
long-range
infect the
striker,
pause screen.
the explosive breachers, the shape-shifting tormentors,
This is my least favorite part of
and
it.
the apex.
Right? That's cool.
There's a lot more species of Arcings and mutation that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thank you both so
Pre-order
much
right
for
now.
joining me.
Right.
I'm really excited to dig into more of the
And they
details.
obviously have a big
We still
fan
have
base.
crossplay to talk about.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless of the platform. And for our
That's
Rainbow
cool.
Six Siege community, we have exclusive unlocks for
Wait, what
you
is he
in
saying?
both games.
All platforms.
Okay.
Oh,
We've been waiting
oh,
long
Yeah.
enough.
Cross.
Let's
Yeah.
take an exclusive
cool.
first
That's
look
good.
at some
There's no
gameplay
reason
footage. Here
not
is Rainbow
to do
Six
that
Extraction.
nowadays. Company has to be really petty for it to not do that.
Welcome to Rainbow Six Extraction. The
Mhm,
new
I feel like I've
tactical
been there
co-op
for,
shooter game, where
9
Rainbow
minutes
Six
already.
operators are dropped into alien territory.
I don't need to play it now.
In today's
Yeah, this
walkthrough,
see,
we're
this
on
is
a
kind of
mission
what
to
I expected
investigate
from
anomalies
Ubisoft. The Summer
identified at
Games
the
Fest was
Orpheus
like
Research Center in Alaska.
40 to 50
HQ will provide additional
announcements, but
instructions.
I feel like Ubisoft, this is what they usually do. They'll have like 3 or 4 like big presentations and a couple small announcements.
Gotcha.
Don't destroy them or we'll lose the tracker.
Yeah, I expect to see barely anything
As a
new
squad of
today.
3, Ella, Alibi, and
But I'd like
Sledge
to
will
see
use their
them break
operator
down
abilities
Far
to
Cry
complete
6 more.
objectives,
Yeah.
assist
You know, it'd
each
be good to
other,
see.
I mean,
and
it would
not
be,
too much.
It would be
Yeah.
fun if Far Cry 6 was a little different, because from what I've seen, the last couple games have been pretty much exactly the same, right?
Exactly.
The same type of game.
Yep. The thing that bothered me
Mechanics-wise, that
from,
thing's
Incubate
cool.
and
4
bring
and
to
5
life.
is
Not so
there's
easy
a
to
there's a
eliminate in large
part
numbers.
where you get high. You know, there's like a
They always do
The
that.
enemy
I don't know why they
So
always
annoying.
do that. They did that in 3 as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Eliminate my
I don't know. That's like my least
So
favorite
stealth
part. I think.
tactics are the way to go.
I don't understand why they feel
It's
like
so distorted.
they always have to do a "you're high now"
Visual on
drugs
Exactly.
sequence.
Place auto
They could
trackers
skip
for
that
our
this
React
time.
scientists.
Probably won't, but
Do we even know where the new one takes place?
I don't. I haven't done any research because I want to kind of be surprised.
All right, well,
Looking forward to it.
prepare to be prepare to learn some info
Parasite
today.
generates
None of this looks
sprawl,
like actual
a substance
gameplay,
that
by the
connects
way.
the whole ecosystem. Alert an Archean, and
But
a nearby nest wakes up too.
Don't step on it.
Archeans move
Oh,
faster
Oh
in
wow,
sprawl.
that's kind of cool.
that's not
Operators
how
get
I
slowed
expected
down.
that to react.
Not at all.
That was cool.
The squad
That was
can
neat.
use their React light to see bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the
But-
environment. The contrast
Neat,
helps to
neat.
better identify targets.
That's kind of sick.
Oh,
Shot through the damn wall.
oh, see, yeah, that's something you would see in Siege. Yeah, it seems like this is kind of a
Identifying
combination
Archean variants
of
helps
the
team
Division
determine the best
and
approach
Siege,
to take them out.
Right.
but in like a story-driven. Seems like almost
Spotted a
like
ruler.
could
It
be a
can
single
mobilize
player
anyone in front of it.
experience.
So Sledge will swing around back.
Wow.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
Kind of fascinating.
This is definitely the most interesting Rainbow Six game I've seen in a while. More times than not, when they show up Rainbow Six, my brain shuts off. And I think about Nintendo.
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply. Airlock
Yeah,
doors
this
will
isn't
open
my
onto
type
the
of
next
game in the
subzone,
sense of, you
which
know,
will
like
be tougher
teamwork
than the
and
first.
I like kind of being a lone soldier, you know.
We need tissue samples
It
from
looks
those
great.
Archies.
Well,
and
from what
leave
I've
it
heard,
gone.
you
Use
can
a
play
React
this one
blade.
Oh, solo?
by yourself.
Oh.
I think
Right.
there's definitely going to be online stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that guy just stepped in it. I thought that was a no-no.
Exactly.
It's right there. React blade.
Yeah, I'm not expecting much more than the 4 things we already know about, because we're already 12
One
minutes
down.
into this
We're not done
hour-long
yet.
presentation, and we're still on Rainbow Six.
That's your target. Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker. It can fire armor-piercing projectiles. Alibi deploys a Prisma
Isn't she
hologram.
crawling through?
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
The squad can use React tech to go further in incursions. The more intel they collect,
telling you
the more
everything.
tech they'll have at their disposal
Jeez.
to fight off this threat.
Don't leave anything
It's
for
all about
surprise.
teamwork to outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
I know that.
Yeah, and this is the first
Creating
time
a choke point
any of
is
us
a
are
good
seeing any
idea
of
to
this.
increase the
Right.
Arc Mine's efficiency.
Like, I think there's a Far Cry 6 trailer out there somewhere, but I think they're announcing this for the first time today officially. I have no idea.
Right? This wasn't in our research. right?
That's the way. Keep hunting.
That's the React threat sensor. Smasher incoming.
Hello. Hello. Big boy. You missed.
He's angry.
Wow, that did it. We'll take out the leader. No leader for the Archies to follow.
The
Another
Archies.
objective completed.
Archies.
The squad
The
can either
rival band
exfil
of the
extraction
Pussycat- of
point to
Josie
bring
and the
home latest
Pussycats?
Intel, or move to the next airlock.
I want to see
Third
Jughead.
subzone will be the most challenging yet. A true
Yeah,
test of both
Jughead on
tactical
drums.
team strategy and operator
Archie on
reflexes.
vocals for some reason.
Some Arkeans are responding to an
Jesus,
elite
they're
as if they're
showing the whole game.
communicating.
Yeah.
No way we'd let them mobilize against us.
Yeah, this is more or less what I
Hunt them down
expected.
until the elite
Yeah.
comes out of hiding.
Oh, he's pretty.
Oh. Okay. That's cool. I can still totally see the invisible ones, but, you know,
Exactly.
but that's fine.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
The elite will show
I'm trying to
up
think
any
of what else Ubisoft does, like what else could show up today. And I'm just drawing a blank. It's almost like they don't have a console, and it's weird that they even have a press conference, but they've been doing it for like 10 years, so
Oh. You're used to it now.
I'm very glad that Bethesda's press conference is going to be like part of Microsoft's press
We have an
conference,
operator in stasis.
Yeah.
because
An operator is now
as you know,
MIA.
Microsoft recently bought
I don't know
Bethesda,
if you can hear this, but
Exactly.
we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
so their press conference is going to be like one and the same.
I like
Makes-
Bethesda.
Which makes me hope that the Bethesda one is a short portion of it, because they never have enough for a full press
You heard
conference.
it. A rescue mission is underway. React still needs you.
Okay.
Oh,
Operators, it's time to unite and stand together
is there a
against
thing
this
called
emerging
React
threat.
because it's
Squad up with friends in co-op
our
or step into the containment
extraction?
alone.
Stay tuned
Could
for
be.
Like
more Rainbow
React.
Six extraction
Yeah,
intel
you know?
coming
Yeah, yeah.
very soon.
It's good point.
If you think fighting aliens is tough, try learning guitar.
Well, that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the
Oh,
first console
really?
game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Except
Whether
it
you're
sucked.
already an expert
No
or
one
just
liked
starting
that
out,
game.
Rocksmith has an approach that's for everyone. A fun and interactive way to learn guitar, playing your favorite songs. And in the decades since its release, our community and its impact have only amplified.
Oh,
This year,
sorry,
turn it up to
my
11
mistake. I was
and see
wrong.
what's next for Rocksmith.
I was wrong. Apparently, Rocksmith is super popular. People have been playing it for 10 straight years. Is this seriously like Rocksmith
Rocksmith.
Plus? Oh god, it's gonna be like a streaming service.
You can add a plus to anything these days, huh?
Learn acoustic or electric guitar. Are they? Is the plus part that they send you a real guitar? Oh my god, I wasn't wrong. It's a streaming service where you can learn how to play actual guitar.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. The actual Rocksmith game, I remember tanking pretty hard, and I had forgotten that that was Ubisoft's fault. That is cool, though. Technically not a video game, which is interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that they put it here.
It's a streaming service that you connect a real guitar to. That seems cool. I
It
doubt.
does. I mean, if you really, you're not able to pay for lessons or to find somebody that can help you. Well,
cool. It seems like Rocksmith. That's neat. It seems like Rocksmith has progressed from a video game into a service that's really about just teaching rather than just playing.
maybe they learned from their mistakes.
Maybe. Maybe that's why I heard people didn't like it. Maybe they wanted to play a game and it was more about learning.
That makes sense.
So why not just make it its own learning platform?
Right.
I'm down for that.
Definitely.
If you learn how to play guitar, your dad may even finally give you his hat.
Okay, ready?
No,
ready?
don't.
Just kidding. At least it was short.
Cool.
I'm Arthur Von Nagel.
It wasn't.
Well, you had to say something.
I jinxed us.
You had to say something.
It's really been a dream project for me. As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had.
Ubisoft just
when I
laughed
started
at you.
learning music.
Well, at least it was
And
short,
that's why
you
I'm thrilled
idiot.
To share the next evolution of music learning, Rocksmith Plus.
You think we could
new
talk for a game for
interactive
less than
music
5
learning
minutes?
Subscription service available this
Try
year.
us.
Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs. Connect your instrument
Including songs
to your
from Assassin's
PC,
Creed. You see that?
console,
Yeah.
or mobile
It had songs
device,
for Black Flag
and
in
get
it.
real-time feedback as you play. Connecting with Rocksmith Plus will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone as a microphone. Download the app,
Okay.
log in, sync to Rocksmith Plus, set it down, and play along. Now, acoustic players and electric players with amps can use Rocksmith Plus with no extra gear needed. It's a game changer.
That's cool. Sorry.
And we're excited to reveal Rocksmith Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts that'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song. To hum and strum
that's what
along
that
to.
was. That is
We'll
cool.
still have the note-for-note, authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week, we'll release a steady stream of new authentic arrangements to keep growing that portion of the library.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely
We're also introducing the
looks
Rocksmith
like
Workshop, a new tool
make
that
your own
lets
songs.
users
Nice.
create
That's
and
cool.
add
Oh,
their own
wow. Holy
arrangements
shit.
for
There's a
songs
lot
we've
to that.
licensed.
Wow.
Your
That-
subscription will give you access to
Wow.
all those songs. More content than ever
For only,
before, including
I'm
genres
waiting for this guy to
beyond
be
rock.
like, your
We'll have
subscription is
pop,
$300 a
hip-hop,
week.
country, Latin, R&B,
Hey, when do you
all
see?
sorts of metal
Yeah,
subgenres.
Yeah, they got
I
some
think of
music
a
from
guitar
all
ring.
over the world.
They got some real
from
music.
Big stars to indie darlings.
Was that a joke? Yeah,
It's
Run
the
DMC is
most
like,
diverse song
they've got a ton of
library
guitars in their
ever
songs.
seen in music learning software.
I'm not joking.
Rocksmith Plus
Run
will still
DMC's
have
whole
our
thing
proven practice features
is
like adaptive difficulty and
we
riff
rap
repair,
over
which
guitars.
let you practice
Yeah.
and learn at your own pace, or slow down
just making
and
a joke
repeat
you
tricky
ruined.
parts until you master them. We've
That's
improved
why I'm
those
here.
features in Rocksmith
Exactly.
Plus and are introducing new ones.
Exactly.
Beginner
No,
and
that's why I'm
intermediate
here.
players will benefit from more
Kelsey is
personalized
here.
learning.
Hi, Kelsey.
Thanks to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust progress tracking.
Hi, my dear.
Players
How are
won't
you?
just see their growth on a single song.
It is
they can
I.
now monitor their
Let's go, guys.
progress technique by technique across
Kelsey, you
the
missed
board.
it. The stream
And overall,
totally died,
offer
and I
a
had to
better sense
revive
of
it.
how you're
Like 2
improving
minutes in.
over
Like,
time.
yeah, like
Advanced players will be happy to
not
know
even
we're
like
introducing
3
a
or 4
new
minutes into the
Rocksmith
Ubisoft
tablet
press
review.
conference.
That way you could take advantage of Rocksmith Plus's song library and practice tools in a format that's
Wow.
familiar. and
Right now
one that
we're
will
learning
hone
about
your tab reading
Rocksmith,
skills.
which
We're
seems to
excited
have
announce
evolved from a
that you
game
can
into a
register for
actual
chance to
learning
participate in our closed beta right after the show.
device.
Visit our
which
website at
is
rocksmith.com
cool.
to get an
I'm-
early
I'm-
look
I'm
at
here for
Rocksmith
that.
Plus and help us test and create the future of music learning.
Yeah, I don't know what
Thank you
keeps
so
making
much
it.
to the amazing fans who have
I don't know what
enjoyed
keeps making
and
it crash. I
supported
thought I
Rocksmith
thought I
over the
figured it out,
past
but
10
apparently
years.
not.
Let's jam together with
quickly,
Rocksmith
though.
Plus for another
Yeah,
10.
but you know,
Shouldn't happen.
we did go from 5 viewers to 3. But you know, it's
Register
whatever.
now for a chance to play the
Ah.
Rocksmith Plus beta.
The music stopped like
Summer's
all
coming,
of
and nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing like bright sun and fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
Jumps and grinds.
Riders Republic.
Have you heard of that?
I think this is the new Sunset Riders, but Sunset Riders wasn't Ubisoft, so maybe it's not the new Sunset Riders. Because I specifically remember Sunset Riders making fun of Assassin's Creed, because that was the year that Assassin's Creed was like, it's too hard to program female characters. So they made an Assassin's Creed costume that was female only.
From here, you can meet
for their
like-minded
game.
riders.
This is not Sunset Riders.
Manage your career.
I've come to the conclusion that this is
Learn
not
to
Sunset
nail
Riders.
those wild moves. Stay stylish.
Don't tell me what to do.
Share your creations with the Republic. Stay on top of the latest news. And take up some ferocious multiplayer action, like free-for-all or tricks battle or 6 versus 6 team
Is it like an open world thing? Maybe. It had like a Skyrim like.
Here's how it works.
Do you see that though? It had like a Skyrim like compass at the top.
Contribute to your team's overall score. You still with me? Okay. When your team has turned all the modules blue, you capture that district, which will help multiply your score.
I am just not. I have never and will never play a game like this.
Yeah, no.
Sure, it's great. It looks very polished. It looks open world, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I just will never. Oh my god. Also, this is. Can you imagine this in VR?
Holy God. I'd have crashed 6 times by now.
I wonder when my VR camera fell off my wall. Probably in the middle of the night.
That's why Daphne left you.
Oh god. Yeah, the cat is currently in my brother's room, which is weird because she never hangs out in there. She has every right to. She gets to do whatever she wants, but it was just weird.
He's not there, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. Kelsey also didn't like the biking that we were looking at. My dad can't see the chat from where he is.
Either way,
he's in charge of making sure the stream doesn't go down. And you did a good job last time. I feel like you caught it like right away.
I tried. I looked down and there was no movement. I'm like, okay. Yep,
yeah, ever since I've been kind of like trying to watch both.
Right.
This game's really zoomy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
all right, I get it. Sometimes you just want to explore.
Sometimes, yeah, I do sometimes just want to explore. But not if there's nothing to do while I'm exploring. If you have a vast open world filled with nothing,
that's just
then I don't.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't care.
Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had, and the Republic will abide.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Exploring the world makes your sporting better. Hey, Red Bull. You've got one of those in my room right now. Oh, you got one of those on stream right now.
Exactly, right there. Look,
and guess what?
Right.
You can do it.
You can
right there. Now let's wait to see if I did it right.
Much more stunts. More sports. More events.
Hell yeah, nailed it.
You did it.
Just more, okay? And a natural outdoor playground for you and your friends to enjoy. Any way that you want.
There's a ton of stuff to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're someone who likes this kind of game, this looks like it might be the best one ever. It looks really polished and really good.
I like it's not just Python.
Does this speak to you? Then don't miss
yeah.
Yeah,
these games are really easy to like. Do you hate the snowboarding part? Well, there's like 9 other things.
Exactly.
Including... Oh, I thought those were drones. They're people on jetpacks. Yeah, that's a real sport.
That looks cool. I run into people and knock them out.
At least it's not first person.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they choose what's first person, what's not first person. Because it seems like bike riding is first person. No, except this time. Maybe you could choose. Maybe you can go in between.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Kind of like with Tomb Raider, the later ones you change.
You can go first person in Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, if I'm wrong,
don't keep the
pick on
mountains
me.
waiting. Riders Republic is coming September 2nd, and you can pre-order now and claim your right to rip.
Okay, so we've seen some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators battling alien parasites, but how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing
I
start,
know what
with
they're
Siege
talking
passing
about.
200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
Update, PSA from Thunder and Lightning Gaming. 2021 is not the perfect time to join Rainbow Six Siege. It is an old game, and here's a trailer for it. I really thought we were done with this. We just saw a trailer for the new Rainbow Six that's coming out next year. I don't know why we're seeing a trailer for one that came out in 2016, but, you know, it's fine, I guess. It is their Ubisoft, their press conference, so they can do whatever they want.
We are grateful for the enthusiastic community that has supported this growth. So today is all about sharing quality of life developments that will dramatically improve.
What if they don't talk about Mario and Rabbids? What if that was an announcement for the Nintendo thing?
To improve your ability to play with your friends.
That would suck.
We're looking forward to it.
Because that means that
on June 30th,
less for Nintendo to announce.
Our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression.
I thought that was
that any player on Amazon Luna,
Aloy
Stadia,
from
or PC
Horizon
will be
Zero
able to
Dawn, but
tune
it's
the games
not.
together
It's just
while
whoever
having a unified
you play as in
software
Rainbow
progression.
Six. Look like her at
And
first.
for console players, in early 2022, crossplay will be available between PlayStation and
Can't
Xbox
believe
platform,
people
and
are still
cross-progression
supporting
will be
Stadia
available between
and
all platforms.
making Stadia try to be
For
a
these
thing.
updates, we needed a bit
I don't know
more
much
time
about it.
in order to prepare
It's a
and make sure they have a smooth
console-less
launch.
console
together
that I think
benefits everyone.
Google made.
It will finally allow you to play
And
with
like
your
from what I
friends
heard, it
across different
works
platforms.
okay, but
It
not
also
many
means
people
that your
have it,
progression will now
and it
follow
doesn't
you
have many games because most
anytime
developers
and
are like, I'm not
anywhere
going to
you
put my
play.
thing on that.
We know
Right.
crossplay is a feature a lot of you has been anticipating, and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan
When
art to the
last
awesome
night,
cosplays,
not
the
last
Rainbow Six
night,
community is
during
the
the
lifeblood that
Summer
keeps this
Games
game moving
Fest,
forward.
did you see the Dark
We cannot
Alliance
thank you
stuff?
enough for your
I
support.
didn't. No, I
It is
must have.
because of you
It looks
that
so
Siege keeps
different.
evolving
It does
and
not look
growing.
like the Dark Alliance
To
that
wrap
we
up,
played
Here's a brand new animated
when
trailer
it came
starring
out.
Thunderbird,
It's a
the new
completely
Defender joining
different
Team
game.
Rainbow. Check
Does
this
it
out.
look good?
It looks
Does it look
fine.
enjoyable?
I heard that they were making a new Dark Alliance, and I was excited for it. And then they showed it off, and it was like different.
Right.
And
Ready?
I was immediately like,
6
oh,
years ago,
okay.
I
But
met
I'm
a
sure it's still. I'm sure it's still good. Yeah, I have no
He
idea what
saved
this
my
is. I
life.
mean, I think it's more Rainbow Six Siege
Oh.
somehow.
Yeah. That's a big paw.
Yeah, so I think it's a bear paw, probably. If I had to guess. I'm curious to see what this has to do with
That
Rainbow
symbol.
Six Siege.
What does it mean?
What?
This jacket
Oh,
was
the
my
thing on his
father's.
jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dagu Wakan, Wichahpi. The creator's star
The
has
Rainbow
many
Six Siege
meanings.
is about home invasion.
Love,
Oh, well.
wisdom,
You play
bravery. Suits you.
I think
Listen,
you play
I need to
like
get this
the
bird in the
people
air. You try to get some
saving
rest.
hostages from
You're
a
the boss.
kidnap thing. I don't know. I've never played it.
Yeah, I mean,
I know it's a multiplayer online thing, and every time Ubisoft does a thing, they're like, it's going great, and everyone is like, sure, we definitely play that.
why a cartoon?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of different.
I mean, maybe they're making a TV show, but
What's
I
happening?
can't understand
Why?
what it has to do with Rainbow Six Siege proper, but only because I don't play that game, so who knows?
Right.
Maybe this is the origin of one of the characters. There's the bear.
I knew that was coming. Ooh, he's pretty. She's still alive. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, that's it? What happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Yeah. So that was a flashback. North Star Thunderbird. What? What is any of that? What did any of that
Highlights aren't
mean?
the only things to be excited about this year. Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
Oh my god, she literally said new games aren't the only thing we have. Look at all the old games we've done. I saw a Ninja Turtle though, so it's Brawlhalla or whatever that game is called. It's not actually Ninja Turtles.
Right.
I did hear about that. I can't believe For Honor's still a thing. Can't believe people are still playing For Honor.
I haven't played it.
It's fine. Trackmania is good. Trackmania has its has its fans. This one looks
cool.
This one looks like a weird like Fall Guys custom map wipeout situation.
Exactly. I was gonna say Wipeout. That's funny. Okay.
Okay, it seems like that is called Brawlhalla. Yeah, I don't like this game.
This one?
Yeah. It's a Smash Brothers clone, but it's the worst one in my opinion. But now it has the Ninja Turtle, so you know.
A little better.
It also has last year, and by last year I mean 2019, because there was no press conference last year. They announced Adventure Time characters for Brawlhalla.
Well, that's cool.
And I think there's like literally like every Ubisoft character is playable. Like you can play as Rayman, you can play as Watch Dogs, stuff like that.
But still, it's not
Super Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, a Netflix original.
Oh wow.
Aiden Pierce. Oh, that's the guy from the first Watch Dogs game.
That's cool.
I don't know who Wrench is because I've never played a Watch Dogs game. But it seems like Watch Dogs Legion is doing some Watch Dogs 1 stuff. Oh, that was so short. Okay, good. Good. I don't like the highlight reel before and after the trailer, but you know.
From the release of the Ghost experience to the latest teammate update, Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving.
Ghost
thanks
Recon
to your
Breakpoint.
feedback.
This is the game with John
But that's not all.
Bernthal in it, correct?
As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of the Ghost
The guy who
Recon
played
franchise,
Punisher.
we are
Oh yeah, there he
happy
is.
to announce
Nice-
that there
nice
are
call.
still many more surprises.
I remember John Bernthal and his dog from
Stay tuned,
2019.
Ghosts.
He brought his like huge ass dog on stage, and he just like told him to sit, and then he was like the most well behaved dog I've ever seen.
That's
on
awesome.
crowd in
Just
front of
Dance
like
has always been about
20,000
connecting with
people,
friends
and
and
the dog's just like,
When you're in good
oh,
company,
here comes
there
Just
are
Dance.
no bad
Yep.
dancers.
The
So move the
Ubisoft
coffee
one is
table, alert
so
the local homeowners association,
predictable.
and let's get loud.
That's no fun.
This game is about to come out. Well, watch when they announce all the consoles that this comes out.
Okay.
That's the most interesting part, and you'll see why.
Okay.
A very special guest, Kermit the Frog.
Britney Spears.
Is it me? It's me, isn't it?
Hello, my name is Todrick Hall.
Oh, it's
and I'm
Todrick
a
Hall.
singer,
I actually
dancer,
love
actor,
Todrick Hall.
director, and choreographer. I am super excited to announce that my song Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels is going to be a part of Just Dance 2022.
Oh, that's really cool. Good for him. He was like
I'm happy you're excited.
he was like a small YouTuber, and he's gotten to the point where like
That's not all.
nowadays
No,
he's
for
like
the
directing
first time
Taylor
ever,
Swift
the
music
Just Dance team
videos.
and
I
And,
love his hair.
collaborating to
and,
give you an
it's very cool.
exclusive version of my
he did
song
the
for
he
Just
did
Dance
the
2022.
he did the Virgin America in-flight movie
Oh, okay.
song, and it like went viral. It's really
To
good.
me,
That's
Just
cool. I'll have to
Dance
listen to
allows
it.
people to express themselves through dance and to celebrate who they are and their individuality in such a fun way. Just Dance
I'm
has
glad you knew who he
transformed
was.
millions
Yeah,
of lives,
I
and
didn't.
hope that this song
I
brings
expected
you
it to
all
be
so
someone
much
I
joy,
knew but didn't
whether
care
you're
about.
dancing alone,
Like
with
I
a
remember
group,
2018 they
to
had
work
Jason
out, or just to
Derulo,
have
Oh,
fun.
okay.
It's going to
but
be a
that's
great
cool
time,
that
and I can assure you, you
they're
will
giving
not
someone
just
like
play,
him
you will absolutely
such a
slay.
big spotlight
The new
like
lyrics
this.
were handcrafted
Yeah, this guy's
specifically
great. This
for
guy's
Just
awesome.
Dance. And let me tell you something, they're full of sass because, you know, they were written by yours truly. But I guarantee they are going to give people so much confidence. That's the reason why I wrote Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, and now it's been Just Danceified. I don't think they're ready for this jelly. I hope you all have just as much fun dancing to this track as I had making it. Oh, and one last thing. You will have the opportunity to be a part of the making of my new video, which will be released alongside the new Just Dance track. For more information on how to participate, darling, just check the link below.
Cool.
We got you.
Nice.
I cannot wait to see you all living your best life.
I didn't
and
even
being
realize
the most
he's-
fabulous you have ever
he's
been.
subtitled.
I will
That's
see
cool.
You all in Just Dance.
Just in case
2022.
non-English speakers want to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Has the whole thing been subtitled and I just didn't realize it?
I don't think so.
Kelsey, also a Todrick Hall fan.
Nice. I'll have to look into him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Oh wow. Imagine Dragons. I love them.
Oh wow, just kidding. They finally like maybe not for this graphic. Usually Just Dance games will come out on like
It's time to
old
get our
stuff.
Viking on.
Oh, okay.
Like
It was a
Wii
big year for the new chief of the Raven
and
clan,
stuff like that.
But your journey with Eivor is
Because
Yes.
they
Hold on. Yes.
Oh,
Sorry, Assassin's Creed.
DLC for Valhalla?
Freaking love this game.
The reason Just Dance comes out on Wii and stuff
Yeah.
is because for hospitals for
Oh,
like
right,
dance therapy reasons.
That's awesome. Look at this. This game is so badass. I can swear, right?
Yeah, yeah, swear all you want. Yeah, Kelsey says there's been CC on the whole time. I didn't realize that. This whole thing has been subtitled. That's cool.
It was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date.
This was ridiculously good.
Really? Bigger than 2? Or Brotherhood?
A Viking leader going on
That's cool.
to fight for a new home.
Still haven't played it. I'm gonna have to borrow it. They blurred that. They're blurring the graphics on the streamers' shirts because they're probably licensed characters. That's funny.
Thank you, Eivor.
Your mom and I played this for days and days. I have to get back to it. I didn't finish it yet.
Yeah.
You've led more than
you kind of drop a
300
game
million
sometimes.
raids in total.
Gotta get
and
back
built
to it.
more than 100 million buildings in your settlements.
You can build buildings?
Yeah, you
Eivor
you
still
build
has
them
a
up.
long journey ahead. And we've been continuing
Like
to
there's
offer
like
free
town
updates for all
town
players to
management
enjoy
and
through
stuff?
this
Yeah, you
launch.
have your own
These
town.
updates include
Oh,
time
that's
limited
cool.
festivals,
That's that bullshit they put in 3, but like good.
Yeah, this one's good.
such as
Yeah,
the River Raids
you have to
update
earn points to build up
and the
different
Mastery
buildings.
Challenge.
Oh, that's cool. I love shit like that. And this
We add in
is
community
Now I really want to
requested
get back to
tweaks and
that.
features too. For instance, we'll
what
be
are,
adding
I know we've been
one-handed
talking through it the whole
swords in
time, but what
coming
is this announcement that they're announcing?
The
Is
team
it a
is also
DLC
working
or is it just an
hard at
update?
tackling issues and
Yeah, it looks like
improving
an
the
update.
game
It seems like it's just a
experience for
game improving
everyone. We've
update.
been tracking various known issues on our forums.
You know, I
and
wouldn't
also shared
be
our complex
surprised
bug-fixing
if this
process in a
big bug
recent
fix that they're announcing
We
isn't going
love
to come
seeing
to
your
PS4.
continual feedback.
Because
And we thank
sometimes
you for your patience
sometimes
and
they'll do
support
that.
for the game.
I remember
On top
notoriously.
of regular free updates, we're
Oh,
also building on Eivor's story and the world of
Nice.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla through game expansions.
That's
Wrath of the
just
Druids released
Wrath
a
of
few
the
weeks ago,
Druids.
allowing players to
Released a
explore
few
Ireland
weeks ago.
Okay, now I'm
and
playing again.
the children of
Wow, look at
Daniel.
that.
Druids are sick.
Yeah.
I love druids. Oh, I love that weapon
In our
too.
second
It's a cool
upcoming
weapon.
expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris.
Relive the
This is
Siege
the
of
most
Paris?
ambitious battle
The
in
most
Viking
ambitious battle in
history,
Viking
taking
history.
place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do
Okay.
everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets
I'm really
and form
excited.
strategic alliances
Yeah.
in
That's a
order to
lot.
safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration missions are returning. This
Huh?
means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you. Expect new abilities,
I'm not sure what she's
Right.
referencing. If that's something from like an old Assassin's
gear,
Creed game or
and of course, new enemies.
this one.
Watch out for the Siege of Paris.
From what I've
coming
heard,
this
this game was pretty short compared to other Assassin's Creed games, but maybe I
Assassin's Creed has
heard
a long
incorrectly.
focus
Maybe
on the
I'm taking my
exploration of
time with it.
history,
You know, I
and we are
Yeah.
happy to
didn't rush
announce
through
that
it.
the new Discovery Tour will
Discovery
be
Tour, a
released
Ubisoft
this
original
fall.
Viking.
It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Nice.
Nice.
Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history
That's
of
what I'm
the
doing
Viking
tonight.
Age.
Oh, it's just a. It
The
looks
team
like
has
it's just a
crafted
documentary.
new experience where
showed
you'll
through
get
the
to play
scope
as
of
people during the time of Vikings
this video game.
and follow them in their endeavors.
That
big
didn't
and
go.
small.
That like fell
While
farther
collecting
out.
exclusive rewards. Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart for history or a student looking to
Oh, it
supplement
is a
your
game?
knowledge, the Discovery
Yes.
Tour Viking Age will have you covered. Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here. For the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be supporting the game well into its second
That's
year.
awesome.
Well, this
I was
year
literally
will be a very
yeah.
active year for the game. We're already working on more expansions for next
You know, they
year.
definitely made
That's
their money on this
cool.
game.
Something tells me that Eivor is not done
They've
with
never
building
done. Oh, I mean, she just said this, but they've never done that before.
Right.
They always like, all right, that one's done.
Go to the next one.
Start making a new one.
What I liked about it is,
Muspelheim,
wow,
the fire one,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fire realm.
that's
That's
ridiculous.
cool.
Very excited.
Dude, if you get to fight Surtur using that battle system that you were showing me, that would be
So you've
really
seen
cool.
some great games from
Nice.
us. But we also have news
I'm
about
very
the
excited
movies
about
and
that.
TV
I
series
said
we've
that
been
already.
I
working
knew
on.
they would do this. I meant
Our
to mention this
Ubisoft
in our
Film and
little
Television
thing.
team has some
They have
exclusive content
shows
to share.
and movies
Up
too.
first is Mythic Quest, the
Including-
workplace comedy
yeah.
set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple TV+. If you haven't watched the
I
second
started
season
watching
yet,
that, then I lost
here's a
Apple
look
Plus
at what
TV.
you've been missing before the upcoming season
We had
finale.
it for like a trial thing.
Yeah. I mean, was it good?
I watched the first episode.
Oh, okay.
This is an involuntary reaction to
Being inspired.
I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference?
It's a guy from.
Yeah. It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
That's it. Except make it about me and not the world. I feel really seen and heard.
I don't want
That's
to
Ashley
see
Birch.
you or hear you.
She played us to get what she wanted.
She inspired us.
She emotionally manipulated us.
What's the difference?
Oh, that was super short. Okay,
Up
cool.
next is an exclusive look at a new trailer for our feature-length movie, Werewolves Within. It's a whodunit with teeth that'll be coming to theaters June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Nice.
What game is it based off of?
Right?
Hello,
None
everyone.
of them?
I am Josh Rubin, the director
Oh.
of Werewolves Within.
And I'm
Hi.
Sam Richardson, the star of Werewolves Within.
This
Werewolves
guy's
Within was based off a Ubisoft game.
from
and we're
College
so
Humor.
excited to bring you an
Okay.
exclusive look just for you.
Check it out.
Is it gonna look?
Dr. Ellis?
I told you, she's probably tanked.
Touch this door again, I'll shoot.
Why is this a Ubisoft thing? I wonder. Oh, it's the AT&T girl.
It's Lily Adams.
That's cool. Lily Adams.
That's her name
What?
on the AT&T show.
It's
Oh,
not
oh, got it.
Emerson Flint.
I have issues. I know.
It's one of you.
Oh. Okay, well, look, we don't understand. Could you just please come out?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
One of what?
I think this is supposed to be funny.
Right.
The roads are effed. Something's wrong with the generator. Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
She's the mailman?
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Out of curiosity, who
I'd watch
is
just
packing?
her.
We're having a good old-fashioned sleepover.
She is the mailman.
She's a mailman.
Mailwoman, sorry.
Postal officer.
Everybody's going, how the heck?
Not littering, I'm just excited.
Not judging, just watching it.
I've seen this guy before too. Is he from Saturday Night Live?
No. I don't
know
so.
where I've seen
Follow
him
Mythic
before.
Quest on Apple
looks familiar.
TV Plus. And be sure to catch
I wonder
Werewolves
why
Within
Werewolves
this summer.
Within is a
in
Ubisoft
theaters
thing.
or on your on-demand platforms.
They're just making movies, I guess.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
This is Far Cry 6.
When it comes to memorable villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
Wow, so Mario and Rabbids was the big, like, supposed to be the big closer to this. It looks like.
Yeah.
Do you have any
We
idea
only
what
have
these are worth?
14 minutes
Let
left.
us through.
And you know, they're going to do a bit of this.
Yeah.
Always making new friends.
Donnie, you're late. Where's
They're in a
Alejo?
Latino country.
He gave up his ticket.
I'm trying to figure out
Or
where
his
they are.
family.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure I could look it up. but-
No, let's find out first together.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get out of boxing now.
It looks way more urban than Far Cry is used to.
I agree.
So I'm curious to
Gracias.
see how that works.
Chamaco.
Here. That's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira. We
Ooh.
survive. Same as the
Whoa.
orphanage, same as the academy.
How dare they? Hold on a minute.
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. No.
Somebody's in trouble.
This is giving me Inglorious Bastards vibes.
Oh, I get you.
At
Yeah.
the beginning when he's
Yep.
trying to not find the family.
Sitting at the table talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, yeah, here
This
he
is
comes.
definitely him. There he is.
Wow, it looks just like him.
It does.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this, and we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
I just want to see some gameplay too, you know?
Yeah, that would be fun. Oh.
She didn't last very far.
I have caught a very big fish.
Oh, really? I was assuming that that's who you play as.
Haven't I? Diego.
The old chick that can't lift her arms.
Diego!
That's a thing in Watch Dogs Legion.
No way.
There's like thousands of playable characters, and a bunch of them are like elderly people.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go.
Oh, they
They
lied.
can work. Make Viviro.
He said he was an orphan.
Or lies.
Exactly.
Truth.
He's definitely not an orphan.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live,
I don't want the whole
never
storyline now.
set foot on this fucking boat.
I know.
13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
They don't show gameplay. That's kind of concerning because this game comes out sooner than later.
Exactly.
And they definitely have gameplay.
I agree.
Also, that cutscene didn't take place like in first person. I
Right.
feel like usually all the cutscenes are like from the perspective of the player. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're changing it for this. Oh, this is live action.
You've just seen another disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo, passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara. The most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret
Okay.
to
I
Anton's
agree.
power, and we couldn't be prouder
Yeah, that
to
definitely
have
stays
him
true
join
for
the Far Cry
Voss from
family.
3.
Now, when creating
Do you remember
Anton,
those
we had
that
quite
web,
a lot to
like
live
web
up to.
series
I do with,
Because when you
Christopher
think Far
Mintz
Cry,
Place?
you think
They
about
buried
its
him up
rich
for him.
legacy
Oh,
of
there he
villains.
is.
Yep.
And there's 4 and there's 5.
Which makes today
Yeah.
a
That family
very
is nuts.
special day for Far Cry fans.
It was like a cult, right?
Not
That one
only
took
did
place
we
in
get to
America.
see into the
Yes.
mind of Anton Castillo,
And,
we
took over
finally
America.
get to unveil
in Montana,
some of
right?
our post-launch
Yes.
plans.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villain's tradition and introduce a brand new experience.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's
It is
just
time to
the
see the
$80
other side.
version with all the DLC
Go
included.
further down the
Right.
rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
And gameplay trailer.
Oh, look.
What?
This is that wild high stuff again.
No, it's the guy from 3.
Yeah.
What a happy family.
Oh, and now it's we're in 4.
Tell your mother and sister to.
Mhm.
You are alive.
They're doing all the stoner stuff.
Wait, no.
This is 5.
You're gonna get to wait. What are we looking at? You're gonna get to play. There's Jason from 3.
Yep.
Yeah, you get to play as the villains. What is this?
crazy.
How
I
is this
know.
related to Far Cry 6?
I too am
Why
a
were
king
there
who
sharks
isn't
in this?
afraid to
Did you see that?
slaughter to get what he wants.
Yeah, they're letting you play as the you're playing as the villains from 3, 4, and
Wow.
3, 4, and 5.
A dream.
Ethan don't like that.
But why is it Far Cry 6? They literally made a whole game about the drug sequences that you hate. They turned that into its own game. Hey,
Okay,
maybe
next.
that'll mean that Far Cry 6 won't have one.
That would be nice.
Yo, there it is. There's like the famous line from that thing. Oh, and there's him doing that thing that he did to you, but you do it to him.
Awesome.
Blood Dragon. I was joking. I was joking. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
That's funny. That game's fun.
I was joking.
I played that game before. Look at that.
That's crazy. Oh,
Wow.
did you see what they were doing?
excited for you all
Speak
to
no
check
evil,
out this
hear no
next
evil,
game.
see no evil.
Oof, nail 'em. I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
That looked fucking cool. What was it though? They talked for so what?
It was showing
Oh,
up See No Evil.
I thought it was. Yeah,
Yes.
it's Mario. I know
Woohoo!
him. So this monstrosity is called Rabid Peach.
Oh my god. He's adorable.
Yeah, there's rabid versions of all the. Oh, space. They're gonna do Rosalina stuff. I heard that there was a leak. I didn't look at it yet.
Right. Oh wow.
Sorry, haven't been looking at chat for a while. Jen just restarted 5. Can't wait for 6. She thinks all that stuff we were just looking at looks really cool as well.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, I'm so ready for this game. So these games are like XCOM. They're like third-person cover-based shooters.
Okay.
At least the first one was.
Can I go back for a minute?
Sure.
They didn't show any gameplay for 6.
No, they didn't.
That sucked.
The only gameplay they showed was for this weird play as the villains of the
forward
past
to seeing a
games.
little bit just to see if things were the same, but go ahead. I apologize.
No, this game's really good, and I hope that it's the same genre. Holy shit. You know, Mario. Yeah, so in the first game, you could play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Yoshi, and then you could play as the rabid versions of those characters. And in the DLC, you can play as Donkey Kong, Rabid Peach, and Rabid Cranky Kong.
Okay.
And this is them revealing Rabid Rosalina, which is pretty neat. I don't know why her thing is that she's lazy. That sucks this leaked, because this would have been super hype.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems like they cut Yoshi and they added Rosalina, which is, I'm okay with that.
She's funny.
Oh, what are you? Oh, it's like a new thing. Cool. Oh, do we have like a... Oh, those are Mario villains.
Yeah.
There weren't any of those in the last game. There were no Mario villains.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Nice.
Arrow, bow and arrow. That's cool.
Seems like they have like magic things too. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
You're definitely going to try that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll have to check out the first one.
You wouldn't... I don't think you would like
You
it.
don't like that game? That's fine. Trust me.
There he is.
The
This is the
whole
guy I said
team
cried
is super
when they
proud
were
of
showing
this
off
new
his...
game.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for you to experience it.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus
Xavier
Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Manzanares.
And for this project,
Nice.
we didn't want to stop there.
That's
Hi
cool.
everyone. Mario and the
He's not proud at all.
are back. And I'm so excited to be back
The
as
hell was-
well today.
I'm glad he
to
dressed up for
unveil
this
our
interview.
new
Oh, I know.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We are diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger ambition,
like
expanding
his
our
glasses.
universe on a
I
major
could rock
scale.
those.
This
Yeah.
time it's not just the Mushroom Kingdom. There is an entire galaxy to save. To do
yeah,
so,
that's
you
what I
will
got from
lead
the,
a brave
That's what- yeah,
yet
yeah.
reckless
Kind of
team
simulated
of
that, yeah.
unique heroes, including some fresh faces.
Oh, that
like
is her
Rabbids
gun. It's like a
Rosalina
slingshot thing.
and other
Very cool.
surprises. On their quest to repel evil across the galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from planet to planet. They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor, an enemy
Yeah.
unlike anything our
Yeah,
heroes
I don't think you were
encountered
supposed to
before.
recognize that.
But
Kinda
they
reminded
won't
me
be
of,
alone. By their side,
Kingdom Hearts.
they
Some
will
of the
have their new allies,
creatures you fought, you
the
know?
Sparks. These surprising creatures, born from the merge of rabbits and lumas, will lend their wild powers to our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
For once, this is press conference.
For once.
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players,
that's cool.
Yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge.
You.
And you'll
I'm
be
the
able
first
to
one,
experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's what I was waiting for.
We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
No matter what,
There's
Nintendo
an
will
entire
never
galaxy to save,
put one of their
and we cannot
games
wait
on another
for
thing.
you to experience it.
Cool. Gameplay sneak peek pre-alpha footage. Oh, right now? Oh, cool. Yeah, so as soon as you see gameplay, you're gonna be like, oh, I get it.
Right. I have a specific type of gameplay that I enjoy.
This is not. Hold on. This is them in between matches.
Gotcha. That's cool.
So this is the actual game.
Oh, okay.
It's a cover-based shooter. What they're not showing is a giant grid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely not a big strategy game.
Or maybe the grid isn't in this. Maybe they're foregoing the grid. That would make it
better.
Hello? Who is this? It looks like fucking Rufio from Hook.
It does. Oh, that was a great reference, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm curious about these. It seems like you can pair a person with a element.
Right.
Oh, maybe they're just super attacks. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I love the first one so much.
Awesome.
I wish it wasn't Switch exclusive, but
So we're
I get why
not
it
done
is.
yet. Let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
Yves Guillemot. That's the name I couldn't remember earlier. It was up there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at 4:01. Good thing captions are
Hi,
a thing. I
everyone.
didn't get any of what the
As
French
you have
gentleman
seen,
said.
We
Yeah.
have a fantastic
Right, yeah.
and
Most people
diverse
didn't.
lineup of games coming soon. And this is just the beginning.
Mhm.
Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft
Once
for
again,
what
they
they
did not
achieved,
talk about
and for always
Beyond Good and Evil
striving
2.
to deliver
Right.
the best
They announced
possible
it,
game
and it's just
experiences.
been completely silent.
I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration,
It's too bad.
especially during what has been a challenging
Yeah,
year.
I wish that
I'm also proud of our
and I know why they
industry's
did it, but I
ability
wish
to
people
bring
wouldn't
together
announce things
millions
if
of
they're not
players
done.
from
Like
around the
even
world
Elden Ring was
to
announced in
share
2016.
memorable experiences
really?
Yeah.
and moments
I'm
of
glad
joy.
that they were like making it
This
this whole
is
time, and the next
one
time they
of
talked
the
about it,
real
they revealed a
powers
release
of
trailer.
video
But
games.
Right.
I would have
And
liked
it is
a
what
singular
motivates
update
everyone
for
at
between
Ubisoft
now and then.
to do our
Exactly.
best.
It's only been 5 years.
Finally,
Why
my
bother?
sincere thanks to you, the players.
I was
Well,
wrong
well,
though. Shigeru
We
Miyamoto didn't
appreciate
show up.
the trust you
not
place
over.
in us.
No, I know, but
Your
we're done talking about
involvement
Mario.
in our
That's true.
games communities keep them
I can only
growing
assume.
and
We're
vibrant.
talking about Mario.
We want to create original, enriching,
Yves Guillemot's about to drop the
long-lasting
next
game
Smash
worlds.
character. It's going to be Rabbit
And your
Peach, and I'm going to throw my
contributions,
computer
feedback,
out the window.
and support make it possible. We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games within
Like
their
Nintendo?
universes.
Is that what you're
For
referring
example,
to?
you just saw Mario
That is,
Yep, it
yeah.
is,
Rabbids
yep.
Sparks of Hope,
I
developed in
love-
collaboration with
I love
Nintendo,
that he's
where
humbling himself
everyone's
before a
favorite
better
Mario
developer.
and Rabbids
Exactly.
That's
characters
cool.
return for an all-new adventure.
can see that. I saw that actually. I
And speaking
saw
of
all of
great
this.
partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we
Make it
would
good.
like to show you today.
Come on.
Make it
is a
something I've never
glimpse
heard of
of
yet.
the amazing journey
Because so far, everything
that
I've heard of
awaits
except the
you in
weird Far
one
Cry
of
6
the most
DLC.
beautiful
But even
but
that was like,
dangerous places
they
of
announced
all.
Far Cry Blood Dragon, which
brought
is
to
like a
life
15-year-old
by the
game.
latest version of our Snowdrop
Right.
engine. I'm excited to share this first look with you now. Enjoy.
Their big reveal, right?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I hope it's
I
good.
thought the Mario thing would be the end for sure. Game footage, but he just the
Yeah.
engine they make. They just said that.
Okay. The hell is it?
Okay. He said it was a big IP. He was like trusting them to make a thing for them. Whenever I see a forest
I think Tomb Raider myself.
load in like
but-
that, I think Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
it's Avatar. What?
Holy
Why?
shit.
What the fuck?
I know they're making more movies, but it's like 5 years out. What the
What a
Wow.
weird get.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Oh my god. I guess it depends on what kind of game it is. But like, holy shit, dude.
I don't know what plays in Avatar.
Of all the
They're
things,
naked and they're
of
blue.
all the things to come up on the screen just now,
Right? Not what we expected.
I was not expecting Avatar. I was
Oh.
expecting something a little more grounded.
It's pretty.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful backdrop. and-
See, this is the issue. They're not going to show gameplay, and they're not going to announce what kind of game it is. So we're left to speculate, like, is it an open world game?
Right.
Is it a fucking Fire Emblem game? Like, who knows if they don't
Right.
show gameplay? I'm assuming you're playing as actual Na'vi and not people disguised as Na'vi.
Right.
Ugh. They're not sexy. I don't know if they're supposed to be, but...
Oh,
oh no, I was
here's the
wrong.
bad
Here's the
guys.
humans.
Yeah. Bad guys.
Yo, what if it's like that AVP game where you can play as either?
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
It's not
'Cause
looking
I know
like
you'd play as the humans to kill all the avatars, huh?
me.
You weren't a fan of this movie, right?
No, this movie was pretty bad.
You know
in
they're
my
making
opinion.
like 4 more.
Oh yeah, no, they've been making 4 more since
like-
before the first one released.
Exactly.
They just they gotta get on it.
That's pretty cool.
Wasn't the Avatar series recently like bought by someone? Isn't Avatar like a part of something? Like I don't know if this is the actual thing, but I think it's like instead of like James Cameron by himself, I think it's like Sony is making them or something like that, or like
Oh, okay.
Paramount or something like that. I'm not sure.
Right. Nice shot.
All of this looks pretty cool. I would love to see actual gameplay, or just the word first-person shooter. Any indication of what kind of game it is. This
Yeah.
looks like it's in engine, so that would be cool.
Yeah.
They said this was pre-alpha. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. That's a cohesive title.
Next
PlayStation
year.
5, Xbox Series X, PC.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So next gen, next year. Cool. That was a weird one to end it with.
Yeah.
That was a weird get. But you know.
Hey.
And now we have a commercial for Ubisoft Plus, which is their video game streaming service, where you like pay for
That's
the month
kinda
and you can
crazy.
play whatever games you want. Every
Right.
Far Cry game.
That is crazy.
I'm sure this is. But I want to wait until the people come back and they're like, that concludes our production, you know?
Right.
Because I'm sure we could stop watching now. I'm sure that the Avatar thing was
We're
the
not
last
gonna
thing they
miss
were gonna.
anything, yeah.
But we'll wait and see. What was that elephant game?
No clue.
Wow, they're straight up showing footage from Far Cry 3. I would not be comfortable doing that because it's so much older than everything else.
Wow.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Woohoo.
Thanks
guys
to
killed
Eve and
that game.
all of the devs that
No,
joined
we
us
didn't.
to share what's
Actually,
new with Ubisoft.
it killed us.
Exactly.
Today,
I was trying to
we
be
battled
nice.
some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction.
We couldn't even
Learned some
beat
new
it.
songs in Rocksmith. Got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic. Lit
Yeah,
up the
I'm
dance
glad
floor
we
in Just
did.
Dance 2022. Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Witnessed a chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6. And teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario plus Rabbids.
Really excited for this. Did they give us
Don't
a
go
release
anywhere.
date?
There's
It's
still
just a
more to come in the
2022, right?
post-show.
Yeah.
Bye,
That
y'all.
sucks.
Bye,
Goodbye.
y'all. Peace. That was
all right, cool. That was fine. I like that one. There obviously wasn't as many announcements as Summer Game Fest, but we knew there wasn't going to be. Ubisoft is one company.
Right, we kept our expectations kind of low.
Chris did this last time, and I liked it. What was your biggest takeaway? What was the highlight for you? Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
The new Valhalla stuff?
I'm really excited about that. You know, that's several of the games I don't play, so it wasn't,
yeah.
Oh my God, yay. But
yeah.
Assassin's Creed's definitely exciting.
Yeah, it's
it's
exciting that definitely the Mario stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Gotcha.
For the first Mario Rabbids game was one of the games where I was like, meh, okay, and then like it was on sale one day, so I got it, and I like absolutely like should have gotten it day one. It was so good.
Nice.
It's really cool and interesting to me that this is the Assassin's Creed game. Finally, there's like the 11th Assassin's Creed game, and this is the one that they were like, let's hold back and
really
support this one for longer than we usually do.
I love that they were talking about the second year. That's huge.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm glad that they finally found one that is both popular amongst fans and they feel like they can expand upon it enough, because Assassin's Creed, sorry about that. Assassin's Creed's more often than not are pretty one note. You know,
right?
They pick a location, they pick a time period, they pick a story, and then they have an experience, and then you play it, and then you play the next one next year.
Right.
So it's cool that this one seems like it's you know, a bigger, greater experience than the last ones, and one that they feel enough faith in that they can do this game for a while. And while they're doing that, because I know this is how Ubisoft makes Assassin's Creed game, we probably have a different team of developers making the next Assassin's Creed game.
Right.
So
maybe
that
like 2023
that one's
going
to have a little more of a development cycle than usual. So that one's probably going to be great too.
Exactly.
Thank you for listening and watching. And if you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe.
Our channel is daily uploads from podcasts to video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to find us on Twitch and Patreon.
Our theme song is Sunny Day by Froggy and the Friendship, and our Let's Play intro is Sunny Bit by the same band.
Link to all these in the description below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.